thought we were having an NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship match, and here comes Scoot Andrews and Michael Shane.
First of all, you have no idea which match you're even introducing. So you stay in that corner, Opie, and shut your mouth. Now, Michael Shane and I came all the way from the state of Florida because we understand that the SAT are in a four-way tag match for the Wildside Tag Team titles.
That they are.
I wasn't invited, he wasn't invited, and I don't understand why that is.
You're not part of a tag team.
Oh, you shut up, fat boy. You know what? There's only one man in this ring right now who has pinned AJ Styles, your Wonder Boy, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I have killed AJ Styles. So the way I see it, I should have a shot at the tag team titles. He should have a shot at the tag team titles because he's got World Wrestling Federation Championship blood in his veins because of his relative, Shawn Michaels.
Never heard of him.
All Scoot Andrews and myself want is for you two Mexican midgets to come on down to this ring, give us a match, and what do you say,
The crowd here at the NCW Arena getting the goods on Michael Shane. Apparently the nephew of the Heartbreak Kid. I wonder if this guy's lost his smile too.
I tell you what, SAT, you come out, we beat you, we're in the four-way. You beat us, which won't happen, you're in the four-way. How about it, midgets? And if you don't like it, deal with it.
And Jose Maximo, the Spanish announce team.
The SATs making their Wildside debut, as is Michael Shane and the Black Nature Boy Scoot. Well, Scoot Andrews has actually been here at times past. Well, a pair of drop kicks from the SATs. And Scoot Andrews and Michael Shane are hitting the wooden floor here at the NCW Arena.
Here comes Joel Maximo. Andrews and Michael Shane dodged him there. Jose Maximo coming to the outside. Acai moonsault.
Picture perfect, careening onto the bodies of Michael Shane and the Black Nature Boy. Now the SATs, in all honesty, Scoot Andrews actually brings up a rather valid point. And the SATs have never competed here in the Wildside, and automatically they're in tag team championship contendership.
Was their reputation. They've got wins all over the globe. Michael Shane and Scoot Andrews very successful in singles competition. Oh,
well, that's all behind us.
Look at the SAT.
There's one for the highlight reel.
Baseball slide to the face of Scoot Andrews.
Crowd firmly behind the SATs, trying to shut down a loudmouth Black Nature Boy. Scoot Andrews in the process, and I think Scoot Andrews looks properly silenced at the moment.
Well, as I was saying, Andrews and Shane have been very successful in singles competition all over the country, but have really not that experienced as a tag team. The SAT have been successful in tag competition everywhere they go. Jose Maximo went for a spinning head scissors. Andrews countered it with a sit-out tilt-a-whirl face slam.
Odd tag.
Michael Shane takes out Joel Maximo with a forearm to the face. Going to work on Jose in the corner.
And a foot to the throat. No one does it better. Michael Shane and Scoot Andrews making their debut as a tag team here this week at Wildside, as is the SATs, the Spanish announce team. And I don't think anybody will ever confuse the Maximo brothers with Carlos Cabrera and Hugo Savinovich.
But I hear Hugo's got a mean Hurricane Rana. I'm kidding.
Hugo is a son of a bitch.
Really? Michael Shane still working on Jose Maximo. Snapmare takeover tag into the Black Nature Boy, Scoot Andrews.
I'll Tell you, for two guys who have never really teamed together before, Scoot and Michael Shane are working very well as a unit. And obviously the Maximo brothers have been a team since the day they were born.
Indeed, Jose Maximo feeding off the energy of the crowd here. Pair of elbows, hits him with a right hand, make it 2, make it 3. Jose Maximo off the ropes, highlight lariat, stopped all the momentum there. Did Scoot Andrews.
Certainly does. I tell you, a lot of folks have their eyes on the Wildside Tag Team Championship, held presently by the Lost Boys.
And coming up here on Wildside Television in just a couple of weeks, going to be that big four-way dance with the international challengers from all over here. Lost Boys going to be defending against TNT, the SAT presently, but if Andrews and Shane win this matchup, they're going to take their slot. And the Briscoe brothers, four-way dance coming up very soon here in Wildside. And SAT here this week to answer the challenge of Shane and Andrews.
Competition's getting big and nasty, as it always has been here at NWA Wildside. And friends, thanks again for joining us. And again, if you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, we'd love to have you join us. We tape television the first and third Saturdays of every month. And coming up is Wildside version 4.0, our third anniversary show on Saturday night, September the 21st.
Jose Maximo went for a springboard clothesline there. Michael Shane caught him in an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And fans in the Atlanta area, you can watch us on our brand new time on AT&T Broadband Channel 25 in DeKalb in Fulton County, Sunday nights at 11 p.m. Take a walk on the wild side.
Not to mention our thousands of Wildside fans all over the country in Philly, Minneapolis, Las Vegas, the Tri-Cities in Tennessee, all over the joint. Great to have you with us once again this week on Wildside.
As always, Andrews and Michael Shane are really going to town here on the SAT. They've incapacitated Jose Maximo,
Ooh.
and they've really gone to town on it. And Joel's trying to get in the ring to help his younger brother, but to no avail. Andrew Thomas is in his face, and he's doing more harm than good.
But Scoot Andrews, after putting one through the goalpost, have successfully curtailed at least 50% of the firepower of the SATs this week on Wildside.
Indeed. Michael Shane now, once again in the ring. Irish whip. He's got him in a sleeper hold.
Interestingly, Scoot Andrews and Michael Shane's attack is kind of an old school attack, and it's working great guns here tonight.
Definitely slowing down the high-flying luchadors, the SAT, and making them go to an old school game. But Jose Maximo countering the old school game with a sleeper hold of his own.
Yes, but the Maximals are schooled in old school. They just taken it to the next level.
Jose Maximo trying to land on his feet there. He'd taken such a beating, wasn't able to do so. Nagisateru, bulldog counter, beautifully executed by Jose Maximo.
Both Michael Shane and Senor Maximo in the middle of the ring. Things not promising. Looks like we're going to have a pair of tags. Oh, check that. Scoot Andrews able to stop that midstream.
Jose was very close, and he did. He kicked Andrews off and got the tag to Joel Maximo. Drop kicks, clothesline by Joel Maximo, and another. Spear by Joel Maximo. On to Scoot Andrews, Michael Shane. Attacked with a boot to the midsection. Two teams making their Wildside debut here. Spinning head, oh no, and he takes it all the way around into a roll-up. He ducks a clothesline there, drop toe hold, head first goes Shane into the second turnbuckle. Andrews gets him with a boot to the midsection. He could be going for the force of nature here. His finishing move, no, Joel slides around to the back, gives him a chop. Reversal by Andrews, duck under, sit out, reverse straight jacket. And Jose Maximo breaks up the fall.
What a flurry of offense there from Scoot Andrews. But both Maximo brothers still in the ring, able to thwart the Black Nature Boy in the process.
Tornado DDT, no, Andrews counters on Jose Maximo once again.
Quite a study of counter moves in this matchup.
Jose Maximo, tornado DDT on Andrews. Super kick by Michael Shane.
Who are the legal men? And a handful of hair takes care of that pin attempt.
Only a 2 count. Look at Joel Maximo going to work on Michael Shane in the corner. Andrews is going to the far corner on the top rope. Andrews gets crushed. Michael Shane comes up over to the apron. He lands drop kick. And the brothers Maximo going to the top rope. This could be the finishing maneuver. This could be the Spanish fly. One of the most amazing maneuvers in wrestling today. The Spanish fly.
And that's all it took.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the SAT.